I got done in my shop early today, so y'all know what I'm doing. I'm going fishing. Got my fly rod. I don't need any bluegill fillets. I've got an entire freezer full of them. Come over here to the local pond. We'll go out here and see if we can't catch us some bluegill just for fun and turn them loose. Y'all stay tuned. There's one. Big old fat fish. Of course, he choked that thing. Well, you know that's his lucky day. I usually eat every one of them suckers. See, there's a bed right there. Y'all probably can't see it on the camera, but the flies sit right on top of it. It's a little bit late. It's about, is it mid-June? A little bit late for them to be on bed. Some of them are probably still on there, maybe just finishing up, but they're not going to be a whole lot of them on bed right now. There he is. Golly, what a bluegill. It's a really pretty one right there. A big old guy. I mean, choked it. Choked it, choked it, choked it. Hang on, buddy. There you go. Tell you what I should have brought is a fishing towel or something to wipe my hands off on. These things are slippery. Slimy, slimy. Missed that one. Oh, my gosh, that was aggressive. And as big as he hit. Maybe there are still some fish on bed. Suit me just fine. See you, buddy. There he is. Good thing I've got y'all in the freezer. It's really windy out here today. I brought my 8-weight rod instead of my 5-weight. A little bit heavier line on here so I can cast, and I'm kind of glad that I did. There he is. Helps get them up out of this grass too. These fish are so pretty. That big old knot on his head. Old bull. Not too bad for a hand-tied fly. A lot cheaper. Oh my gosh. A lot cheaper than buying these things. I've gotten up to about almost $5 a piece now. Pretty good fish. Look at there. How pretty that is. It's got a lot of purple in him. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Wipe my hands on my shirt. There's a fish. He didn't even make a sound when he hit. Just slurped it in. Easy now. I'll get you off here. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Get on. How many have I caught, y'all? I ain't been keeping up with it. I think these fish right here are probably just about on to me. Starting to slow down just a little bit. But I know where another bed is. More than likely. Oh, shoot. You're talking about how there's no fish left. And you see what happens. Old slab. Some good fish right there. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Peeing. Guess I'd pee on him too if he stuck me with a fish hook. Laid that one right back out there in front of him. One day I don't keep fish, I'm going to end up catching 5 limits. Of course, that's fine. I don't need them. Like I said, I've got fish. And it sure is fun catching. Come up with a little bit better plan on this foam I use for these flies. It stayed tight for a while. This is the second day I've used this thing, and it's starting to spin around real bad on me now. I don't know if I could use super glue, or if y'all know a different way to tie these things up where it don't move. Let me know in the comments. I am new at fly tying, but it seems to work, so I would like to get better at it. Get back out there. The fish seem to be just out past. There they are, right there. Oh, he come off. It's all right. Catch and release. Get right back over there. There's a couple of dragonflies flying around over there. There he is. Oh man, come off. And now I done got all wound up here. Here's a couple of dragonflies flying around over there, and I imagine, look at this. Y'all see this? What in the world? That fish grabbed this thing, tied it in a knot around my fly line, and then spit it right back to me. That, my friends, is talent. All right. Let's see if we can't get a hook in his face. Right there. Oh man. This one right here's got games playing. Of course, y'all didn't see that hit because my camera was still pointing straight at my feet. All right, where'd y'all go? Oh, spoke too soon. Wasn't paying attention. Check my fly. This last couple of hits, I didn't make sure it was still adjusted right. Yeah, see how it's pulling down on the hook? It's not good. Got 4 or 5 more in my pocket. I may have to swap them out to something fresh. See, oh my gosh. That guy right there was strong. Of course, now he got me hung. That's a spot right there. Oh, he's a joker. He's a joker. Man, that guy right there. I don't know if he's old and smart, or really stupid, or completely blind. I don't know if y'all can see that brim bed right there. Except put my sunglasses. You'll see that. Change to a fresh fly here. Tired of adjusting this one. And my knot probably needs to be retied anyway. One thing for sure, if y'all ever come out and do this, you want to make sure you retie every once in a while because this line is so tiny. Sorry about the train. This line is so tiny that once you set the hook and snatch on it several times, it does have a tendency to break. Cut these legs just a little bit shorter. Well, normally, there's another bed down here about another 40 or 50 yards. Let's just cast this bank on the way down, see if we can't run into some other ones. Ooh, something sounded like a bluegill. Yep, little old female. Now, I don't know this for sure. It would make sense. I'm assuming those big males are still sitting on those beds protecting the eggs. Please correct me if I'm wrong. That would be my assumption. I didn't catch any females at all on that bed back there. Still have not seen the bed, but there's a lot of movement in the water right up there. See a bunch of ripples and stuff, a bunch of fish moving around. May have moved just a little bit from last year. Let's ease down this way. See all them fish feeding right down there. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, shoot. Didn't have it in his mouth. I watched him come up and hit it, and it messed me up. I set the hook too fast. But I think those fish are right down here. All right. I think I can reach them from right here. Let's see. You'll see those swirls right there? I believe that's probably a bed. Oh man. Start on this outside edge of it. Work our way in. Try to keep from spooking fish. You see them right there moving around in the water. Looks like a couple of big fish too by those wakes. That ought to be a fish right there. Oh man. Kind of right in there. Man, there's a bunch of them in there too. There he is. That's a good fish. I don't know what it is when you go to do this. I don't know what it is about these big brim, but they don't seem to like that fly moving a whole lot. Throw out there and let it sit on top of the water till you just can't stand it anymore. Usually they'll come up and pop it. Go on back in there and protect them eggs, buddy. Make more, make more. Yeah, that's good. I think we'll probably catch another dozen right here, maybe. Let's see what will happen. Oh, just missed one. They love a white fly, too, as far as a white popper. I've caught a bunch of fish on black, but if I had the choice of the two, it's always going to be white. When they slow down a little bit, sometimes I'll go to black, try it, and more times than not, I have ended up swapping right back because they just don't seem to like that black as much. I don't know why that is. Black sure does look more like a bug. I don't see too many white bugs flying around here. There's one. That's a good fish there. The majority of the fish I see moving are just past where I just cast. But like I was saying, if you'll stay to the outside edge of that bed, work your way in, you can pick up some of those fish before they scare the other fish. You won't have to drag them through fish. That's a big one right there. Good, good, good fish. Look at that. Whoop, sorry about that, buddy. Yeah, look how pretty that is. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Tell you, this is a big transition from yellowfin tuna to bluegill. But I'll tell you right now, I'll take either one of them. This is so much fun. As strong as those big fish are offshore, and I love that too. But fly fishing, man, it's just fun. And it's so simple. It's cheap, simple. Being able to catch them on your own flies that you tied is kind of rewarding too. That's just a cool feeling. May have to move down just a little bit. I think I'm still on this edge of them, but I don't know how big this bed is either. It's in a different place than it was last year, year before last. That one we were on earlier was huge. I mean, it was 20 foot long. Right in there. Oh man. Yeah, it's kind of right in the middle of them. I said I hate to get right there in the middle of them until they're not biting on those outside edges, but there he is. If you're going to eat some fish, these right here are the size you want. You can fillet these. These are a little bit bigger fish than what was on that other bed. Yeah, that's another toad. He come off right there at the bank. Oh man, you'll see that one hit way over yonder. That's what I'm trying to work my way that way, but try to pick all the ones out of here before I ease up to where that grass bed is. Oh man, I got that wind right in my face now. It's gonna mess me up a little bit. Let's ease up just a little bit. See if we can take that wind out of the equation here. Missed him again. It's a big fish. You hear by the sound of that thud when his mouth hits the water. Ooh, right there's a little more aggressive. I feel like I'm sitting right on top of them, but that wind I think is helping. Come off. Got a little ripple on top of the water. It's kind of hiding me a little bit, I think. Get right on top of them again. Oh man, that wind's making it tough. If it wasn't for this 8-weight line, I wouldn't even be able to cast right now. That bass went airborne. There's a fish. See, I got my line wrapped around my reel and sat there long enough. A little bitty one. An old female. Tried to offend me, little rascal. Ooh, just about took a bath. Just about fell in the water. Get off of that rock. He is not stable. I don't know if I've gotten too close. There's that bass again. He's trying to get one of them dragonflies. Let's see if I can't get one of these casts right up there to him. Yeah, there's some of that bed right there. I probably got too close to him and spooked him. Maybe able to get him on the way back. All right, let's ease on down. See if we can't find another bed down here. This one, let's see. This one is right in front of this big flat rock, so try them on the way back. Oh shoot, my gosh, paying no attention, got attacked. There he is. Right into the dang grass. Little butthead. Get this sucker over here without breaking my rod tip. There we go. Saw that guy hit, threw out on his head. Oh, pretty fish. Got a lot of orange on him. Look at that. Real pretty. You know, something else about bluegills. They love it hot and they love it sunny. As it gets later in the evening, the bite always slows down. Like right now, it's a little bit windy and cloudy. Seems like every time a cloud comes over, it just kind of slows them down a little bit. As soon as it gets blazing hot again, they start popping. I don't know why that is. It's like the opposite of bass. Good Lord, what was that? I was not in a position to set the hook. I have no idea if he even hit it, or if he just clean missed, but it's a pretty violent strike for a fly rod. Sounded like a bass. There's one. I would put a white popper up against live bait any day for bluegill. Any day. Did y'all see that? I just pulled that right out of that fish's mouth. Got a frog out here right now. You can catch you some little bass. I have got a frog fly in my box, but honestly, this right here is enough fun for me right now. Don't get in that grass. Get up here. There you go. There you go. Man, he's got some pretty markings on him. Purple stripes. Find the water, buddy. Find the water. Get on. There we go. Laying out there on the ledge. I swear that looks like the same fish I just caught. Those fish down there starting to move around again. And calm back down. I don't know if y'all have seen any of those Facebook pages where those people raise those trophy bluegill in those ponds. My gosh, man, some of them things are gigantic. Like, I'm sitting here talking about how big these fish are, and they are like a third of the size of some of those fish they're raising in those things. Be like, I mean, they're like that big around. You'll need to look that up if you hadn't before. I didn't even realize that bluegill got that big. A lot of movement back this way. A lot of movement. Start on this edge of them again on this side, right there. Be one right in there somewhere, right there. There he is. See how you can just leave them, get in there and spook them or catch a few of them. Just leave them, come back to them, and they'll calm back down. You can start catching some more. I like to be a little bit careful though when I'm keeping fish. When you do that, keep from just wiping out an entire bed. I don't know that there's a shortage of bluegill, but ain't no need to take every one off of one spot if you can help it. Well, I can get off this darn plant. See if we can catch another one. Right there. Oh, right there. Missed him again. Let's try it again. Right in the same spot. Look at all them fish hitting down through there, man. They are wound up right now. Come on, buddy. I'll throw you back. Promise. Dang it. If I didn't know no better, I'd say that was the same fish I kept missing from the other side. He's in the same spot. That's that flat rock right there. Right there. Come on, pop it. Tell y'all what, there's a running track around this lake, and I hate to run, absolutely hate it. But there is several people out here running, and there is one lady that has run around this track, I know 5 times since I've been out here fishing. I believe 4 laps is 1 mile around this thing. She's getting after it. Better off sticking to fishing. I know it don't get me in better shape, but it sure does make me feel better. Running makes me feel bad. Now I know. There we go. About to say, heck, come off. Say, I know there ain't just one fish here that keeps missing, but there's apparently one that spits a hook too, and now he's gonna miss. Golly. That scared me. Got me up here sounding like Gomer Pyle. Yes, sir. Hope y'all are keeping count, because I'm not. As it's gotten later, it seems like they're short striking a little bit. But there again, when it's hot and that sun is up, they just seem so much more aggressive. And they're swallowing poppers, and you miss very few of them. When it gets like this, they just don't want to commit. See, I missed him. It's like they're hitting at it. Y'all let me know why you think that is, or if you know why that is. Maybe you know why that is. I have not ever looked it up or researched it, but I've certainly found it to be true. Big fish just rolled right there. Missed him. That sounded like him too. Let's see if I can get on the top of him again. There we go. Little bitty fish, but I stuck him. Stuck her. Another one of them little females. Oh. She hit like an adult. A little fish. Tell you what, let's do. Let's walk back down here to this first bed. My gosh, there's that woman again. She's gonna run 100 miles. Gotta give her props, man. I don't like to walk that far unless I'm hunting or fishing. Something rolling up right there. Oh my gosh, that's a little fish. Back over here to where we started. I mean, that bed, man, it is huge right there. See once again, if y'all can see this bed through these sunglasses. Just outside that grass bed, there's a little bit of glare, if y'all can see that. Really need to be on this far side of it. Tell you what, go to a different fly. This one is just about at it. I've been using fluorocarbon leader, and today I swapped up to monofilament because that fluorocarbon sinks so bad. These little flies I tied were not wanting to stay on top very well, and this monofilament has made a huge difference. He got it. Pretty fish. Golly, goes that woman again. She's making some quick laps too, son. Moving on. Oh, that was cool looking. Golly, that was a big fish. Big old bass down there chasing something. That was a good fish. I don't know if he wants this little old snack. Maybe he'll eat this brim that I got on. There you go. Well, that bed right there was good to us. Let's go right over there to this next point. Try one more spot before it gets dark. So the point didn't work out. There were no fish on the point. So back in the truck, back to the house. Hope y'all enjoy the video. We'll see y'all on the next one.